Hey, this is Politics with Laura. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Some more. There is a lot going on in, let's say, the House of Representatives and the Senate and Congress. There's some new stuff brewing. Now, many of us were sitting here wondering, why are we still giving dineros to the ukulele country? Well, I finally have some answers.
Mommy, because I thought we were supposed to conserve things.
Hey, this is Big Girl. All right. Now, many of us may not know who this woman is. Her name is Joni Ernst out of Iowa. Now, it's very interesting how she plays a major role in this. Now, many of us have been saying, why are we still giving money to the ukulele country? Why? Well, let me see. She's a senator, a Republican. Now, before I get into the ins and outs of it, let me just say right here, Ernst is on the membership committee. Okay. And the membership committee is the DOGE, the Department of Governance Efficiency department that Donald Trump just established, that Vivek and Elon Musk are going to be heading over, are going to be ahead of that and going through the entire government, all the agencies, and to get rid of waste. Now, this is where she is the chairperson over it. However, she was the one. Let me see. Did she vote for it? Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure. All right, let me go ahead and just simply bring this up because I think there is a little how can I say fudging with the news, I shall say. Now, Joni Ernst, head of the Senate now, the new DOJ caucus, interesting, wants to make the federal establishment squeal through trillions in cuts. Now, I think that that is just something that she's saying because it's what people want to hear. But when I show you evidence speaking to the, let's say, a different through a different lens, you're going to say, wait a minute, this is going to be interesting. Is she a Trojan horse? Let's see. Now here, the GOP Senator Joni Ernst out of Iowa is set to lead the new Doge caucus in the U.S. Senate. She said on Fox News on Sunday that her goal is to make the federal establishment squeal. Quite interesting. And it's unclear how the new Department of Governance Efficiency and the Senate caucus will function. Now, that is what I would like to know. But here, now keep in mind that she is a senator of Iowa. Now, Iowa plays a big role in this as far as she is concerned. Is set to lead the department. I already said that. And now here, when I went to the U.S. Senate, a United States Senate 10 years ago, my promise was to make them squeal. Yeah. And we are going to do just that with the Department of Government Efficiency, Ernest said, adding that she had spent the past decade working to reduce government waste and that her office published a monthly memo called the Squeal Awards. I got to check that out. listing examples of waste, fraud, and within the federal government. Now, that paragraph right there is extremely important to what I'm getting ready to present. Now, she's saying all of that, and I'm not going to go deep into the article. I'm just going to leave it right there because it gets into other things. Now, this is the interesting part. She said, well, instead of saying what she said, now in Iowa, there is something called the IAP, or the Iowa Army Ammunition Plant. Now, she voted, let me make sure I bring that up. She voted, oh, I didn't bring that. Oh, crap. She voted to allow money to go to the ukulele country, even though that she broke away from her other colleagues, her other GOP colleagues. She broke away from them to vote for it. Let me see, which one is it? Is it this? No. Okay. I thought I had it and I don't. But here, let me bring this up. Now you're going to say, Politics with Laurie, you're on to something. You're really on to something. And I'm just trying to back up what I'm saying. Now here, the Iowa, let me take that off. The Iowa Army Ammunition Plant. Now, here's the interesting part. The mission, just listen. The mission of the Iowa Army Ammunition Plant, the IAAP, located in Des Moines. Is it Des Moines? Des Moines? I don't know. It's French, I think. Help me out here. County in southeastern Iowa is near the city of Burlington. It is the manufacturing and delivering large caliber items, such as items for the Department of Defense, using modern products, methods, and supports of worldwide operations. Now, what are those operations? I'm glad you asked. Here, the Iowa Army Ammunition Plant is a group of technology centered for missile warheads, tanks, ammunition, artillery rounds, and demolition charges. The plant is one of a kind national resource that provides total munition solutions for the defense industry base, which includes research, development, products, inspection, testing, assembly, packaging, and demilitarization. The Iowa AAPS is 1,500 building facility with a building of 19,300 acres in southeast Iowa. Less than 1/3 of the IAAP is 19,015 acres or 30 square miles property occupied by actively and formerly active production storage facilities. The remaining land is evenly divided between the leased agricultural acreage and woodlawns. Very interesting. Let me give you an idea of what it looks like. This is only a small section of it. It's much larger. Now, with this, the U.S. has sent ammunition, tanks, everything what Zelensky needs. And it came from here. Now, she has a vested interest to make sure that people are working in her area. That is big business for them. People are working, people are paying their bills. The economy is booming. Well, not booming, but the economy is not in a depression. So ever since this skirmish broke out, people have been employed. Now we're wondering, why are we sending billions of dollars? Because of that. You have certain senators in certain areas of the United States to where their military bases or there are contractors or whomever are producing these weaponry for them to use. As long as they are fighting, these people are making money. So their destruction is to their benefit. Without their destruction, they would fail. What a horrible position to be in, but it continues. Let me see. Now it really, I got to show you a little bit more because I think we need to get a full understanding. Now here, I'm going to come back to that paragraph right there, but American Ordinance. This is quite interesting. Okay. The American Ordinance LLC, okay, is a premier manufacturing and ammunition to the United States military. American Ordinance LLC is one of the Day and Zimmerman Incorporated families, a family of companies that produce facilities and the Iowa Army ammunition plant and storage facilities that Milan Army, I'm sorry, ammunition plant. And Milan, I believe that's down there in Tennessee or Kentucky. There's two. Okay, I told you. All right, the American Ordnance is the operating contractor of the the Iowa Army military, and also the one in Milan down there in Tennessee, where it maintains a facility and manages multiple munitions program as either the prime contractor or a significant subcontractor. The American Ordnance capabilities encompasses a wide range of development, load, assembly, and the PAC LAP, the load, assemblies, assemble, and pack requirements for medium and large caliber ammunitions and other explosives. Our contracting responsibilities include productions and systems engineering, quality assurance, supply chain management, production, and project scheduling, manufacturing projects, and line support, storage, transportation, environment, and security. Need I say more? They have to keep this stuff going. It's not only in the ukulele country, it's also in real country as well. So as long as that's going on, people are working. Even though that they're working, we're still dishing a lot of money out. So the question is it worth the squeeze? Is it worth the squeeze to keep two bases, keep people employed while we're still going downhill? Bless me. Ooh, bless me. Okay, so as we look at this, as I was looking at this, I said, this is quite interesting. Now, she, going back to Senator, what's her name? Senator Joni Ernst, she did not endorse Trump. So she's not, and I'm not saying that she has to be a Trump fan, but however, what Trump stands for as far as cutting a lot of waste, and she is ahead of the Doge caucus. So right there's going to be a conflict of interest. So it's going to be quite interesting what she does about what's going on in the military. Now, I believe Trump said that he was going to, I guess, do more for the military, but while doing more for the military, but also ending the skirmishes going on outside of the country. So it's going to be quite interesting what that entails for her, for Senator Joni Ernst, um, for her people, but also in Milan, Tennessee. I'm trying to remember who's a senator over that part over there. Okay. But however, I just want to take this time just simply to point that out. So please like, subscribe, and if you really want to jump out the window, you could become a member. But on that note,